Good morning, crypto land, and welcome to the Crypto Apostle. I am the Crypto Apostle. I am not a financial advisor. I am simply a crypto zealot. Maybe that's the best way to put it. Who knows? How's everyone doing? Good morning, Carl. Good morning, Chucky. Good morning, JDMRVSC. Good morning, Marco. Hey, good to see everyone in on the chat. Hey, good morning, Jack1984. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night to all of those on totally different time schedules. It's been an interesting one, hasn't it? This has been one of those nice, quiet, calm weeks of just sideways price momentum. You know, what can you do? What can you do? Something kind of fun that just happened about 8 hours ago. The bill to make Bitcoin legal tender has passed in El Salvador. Guess what? They're using Bitcoin now. Oh, and there goes my subscribe button. Remember to subscribe to the channel. That's what I get for having all sorts of weird things up and about. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like bell, smash the like. Smash a like. Yeah, that's really good to see. And we're going to see a lot more countries that are doing this here in the future. El Salvador will not be the first. It will not be the last. Well, it is kind of the first. I don't know. Is it the first? You guys probably know. It's nearly the first. There will be more. And it'll be a lot of countries like this that are in Latin America, in Africa, all sorts of stuff. Kind of wild, kind of crazy. But yeah, so Bitcoin Wyckoff. So I finally watched the video that everyone is talking about that Uncomplication put out. Really good video. And he makes the case that the institutions are using a Wyckoff manipulation, following Wyckoff, to take your Bitcoin. And I'm on that. I think it's right. I think they are doing it to take your Bitcoin. And this is a basic thing from May 20th, which shows what a Wyckoff distribution on top of the Bitcoin chart would look like, and it follows it almost exactly. So go figure. Yeah. They want your Bitcoin, and they're willing to do whatever it takes, and they've got the money to be able to move the markets and set up the shorts and set up the longs to take all of your Bitcoin. Go figure. We all knew they were doing that, and I've been talking about that forever. Yeah. What does the Wyckoff method suggest? The law of supply and demand, the law of cause and effect, and the law of effort versus results are the three fundamental laws that Wyckoff follows. It's really fascinating. And it explains kind of a lot of like the price up and downs and everything. And they're just trying to knock people out of the market. They want to knock it out at the top. They want to get everyone excited, build everyone up, get them all excited. Get that effort versus results, you know, low effort, high results, and then smash the market down. Yeah, and soon it's going to be supply and demand. Law of supply and demand is going to be one that is going to be really going to be moving the price shortly enough. Supply and demand is the big one because we are going to have very low supply on the exchanges and extremely high demand. The more countries jump on, the more people jump on, the more businesses jump on, the more people will be wanting to buy Bitcoin. And as a fixed supply, there's only so much. And so eventually it will have to push the price up. Eventually we will see extremely bullish news like bill to make Bitcoin legal tender passes in El Salvador, and it will actually move the market up instead of moving it down, which is something that really irritates me about Bitcoin. This pattern is used in traditional financial markets to describe the peak of a bull market distribution or the bottom of a bear market accumulation. So right now what we're going through is we've gone through the peak of kind of a mini peak of a bull market, and we're at kind of this bottom area, accumulation area. It could still go down. You know, honestly, I wouldn't be totally broken up if it went down further because I, along with other people, would be going through our couches looking for quarters, trying to buy more Bitcoin. Go figure. So go through your couch, make sure you're ready to go, and make sure it is a great period to accumulate. If the institutions are accumulating a good thing to do is accumulate yourself. Hasn't El Salvador already passed that bill? So apparently, bills have to be passed into law. And apparently 8 hours ago, the whatever their legislature is, the Bitcoin law has been approved by a supermajority in the Salvadoran Congress. So it was proposed by the president, and then the Congress had to approve it. So there you go. It passed 8 hours ago, which you guys may have seen if you're on a different time thing. I just woke up. Yeah. Hi, this is me just waking up. I need more coffee. I've switched over to iced coffee. I don't know if you guys do iced coffee in the summers. I do iced coffee in the summers. Such a great thing. But yeah, so accumulate. Now is a great time to accumulate. Definitely accumulating the alts. Although I've been seeing that some of these alts are getting all spun up and ready to move. Typical Wyckoff pattern consists of a series of sharp up and down price movements that create some elongated distribution. One of the tops of the diagram is the peak for this period of price action, followed by an accelerated decline. Obviously, we saw that buys coffee equals blasphemy. Chucky, I love it. Obviously, we saw that accelerated decline. Now, something, that I've been talking about for the last 2 months that I've been doing this channel is that our market specifically looks a heck of a lot more like 2013 than it looks like 2017. Now, we can look at the NUPL, net unrealized profit loss. This right here is the 2013 market. And you'll see we hit a first top, and that first top we hit around April 9th. And that's where we topped out our euphoria, to which we then went back into an accumulation period from April until sometime around October. We went through a accumulation period. October then, boom, we ran up in October to 1133, so 1100. The first top we hit at 200, and then we went up to 1100. So like 6x, just under 6x. And the accumulation was from 1000 to 1100. So an 11x from the accumulation zone. And especially if you managed to buy at the bottom of the accumulation zone, which was $66. $66. You managed to do pretty well. So there might be great opportunity to get those dollar cost averages in and just accumulate. Spend all summer accumulating. This just goes basically sideways and up. It looks like the up and down accumulation took a good portion, took until probably about July 6th. So if we follow this closely, somewhere around July 6th, if it doesn't start going up, could be the bottom of our accumulation. And you see we got kind of like a bottom here and a bottom here. And that's where you're starting to hear people talking about, is it a double bottom already? And who knows? I mean, there's a good chance it could go down. Maybe we will bounce off of 30 again, or maybe we'll bounce off 25. Who knows? So yeah, we had two tops. We had that one, and then over here in November, we had another one, and that was a gorgeous 2-month-long run-up to the second top. So, yep, summer equals accumulation. This is what we're in right now. This is our current 2020-21 bull market, and you'll see here we hit basically the top of euphoria, and we did manage a higher top after that. We did manage the 63,600 top as our top. And now we have gone dramatically down and into accumulation. And I wish I could put those side by side, and I tried to find a way to put those side by side. And the lowest we dropped on the belief denial was down to 0.25. And look, I'm bouncing around again. We're at 0.41. So there's a chance that we could really drop down through that optimism, anxiety even further. And the price could. Who knows? At this point, obviously, we're heading through accumulation. All the fun in the world. Yeah. So why is Bitcoin price falling when several South American countries embrace its revolution? Why? There's all of this FUD, and it seems to be scaring people at the same time as there's tons of great news. I mean, who's going to be next? I posted it in the news feed last night, but Amazon is hiring a product manager for blockchain to do everything, including DeFi, and to manage the distribution of stuff. They want to put everything on the blockchain. So Amazon, Apple is hiring someone to do blockchain technology. All of these people are going to get in the DeFi game, and things are going to go nuts. It will have to push the price up, especially once you're heading into DeFi, you're heading into Ethereum, you're heading into Cardano. Bing, bang, boom, done. Bitcoin keys cannot be hacked. They can't. Sorry for everyone who thinks they can. Apparently, police managed to get a warrant to get a hold of the computers and managed to get a hold of stuff off of physical computers. They did not hack the private keys. So that's a lot of stupid FUD. Sorry, not your keys, not your coin. This is a very good reason why you should not have your keys on an exchange. Get your Bitcoin off the exchange. It's not secure. I have to say that every single day. If you've got large amounts of crypto on an exchange, get it the heck off. They're really doing their best to push FUD as soon as we have positive news. Yeah, they really are. You're 100% on top of that, Chucky. Top trader. I believe this is this Raul Powell? No, this is Josh Rager. He's talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Matic being great things to do your dollar cost averages in. We're going to be seeing a lot of this because there are so many in the top 10 that are way down right now. They're way down and they're ready to be hodled. Go buy more while things are cheap. Things are cheap. So, here we are. 56 days from the top, ish. 54 days, 56 days. Yeah, we're 56 days from the top. Isn't that crazy? We've been trending down for 56 days. We had one little dead cat bounce here that scared the hell out of everyone, thinking, oh, it's going to go up, it's going to go... And the problem is with when we're doing algorithmic trading, if the market is down like this, there's not much you can do. I mean, if you manage to enter at the very bottom of the market, you're doing okay right now, and you're managing to push forward. Otherwise, you're like me, and you're going to be waiting with your bot for another month or so. Unless magically we front run. We have front run. We had front run. We have front ran. We have front ran. English is such a difficult language. And it's my only one. So we have moved in ways earlier than the previous markets have. This top was April 14th. This top, if we're comparing it, whoa, we're right on. April 9th, within a week. We're a little bit later. So, what does that mean for November 29th? We're going to be waiting until at least mid-July. I'm telling you guys right now, I am dollar cost averaging in longer term positions and waiting until mid-July for the market to start trending up again. You know, how do you deal with that? Maybe you pause one bot and you start a fresh bot with a lower amount of money just to keep yourself happy and keep things moving and keep seeing positive positions. Chucky says, they must have tortured the captured guy to talk and give up his keys. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they showed up at whoever was holding on to his servers, grabbed his servers, hacked the server, and found his keys on the server. Yeah. You want the keys, you're going to have to torture people. This is the truth. Yep, so Bitcoin trending sideways. I'm still kind of working with this wedge thing with higher lows and lower highs, and we're accumulating, and this one has it pushing towards the 4th of July. 4th of July weekend, which is fun because a lot of people here in America are going to be with family, and they're going to be talking about crypto and how much, they'll have family making fun of them, but then they'll point to this and they'll say, hey guys, between January 28th and the 14th of April, and I managed to get out at the second top over here when it was at 59,000. I pulled positions out I put in February, and they'll talk about how they, from January 28th to then, that's what, 59,000. They got in at 34,000. They 2x their money. I mean, the thing is that 2x it's just not going to happen. So people are going to take this seriously. They really are. So yeah, this is going to go sideways. Maybe July 4th. Maybe it'll pop down. Maybe it'll pop above. Easily going to July at this point, sideways in this pattern. Maybe we'll test up here again. Apparently now I watch a lot of Crypto Capital Venture. He talks about how 60% of the time, 70% of the way into the wedge, we usually pop up or down to test. So maybe sometime around the 22nd of June, we'll all get excited because it tries to test out of its wedge pattern. But hey, there you go. So Ethereum is looking great. It is right in this swing low to swing high area, 786. It looks like it's going to keep between 2,500 and 2,900. Cardano itself, oh goodness, what is that? Where is that coming from? There we go. Cardano's doing pretty good. All this is based on fiat, though. If we were to look at these bases based off of Bitcoin, this looks really good. Matic is looking really nice. Look at that. Matic is looking great. Now, someone brought up Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is being a weirdo, funky child because we are way down in dominance compared to previous markets. Now, granted, we have a lot more interest in Ethereum a lot earlier. Look at that. Ethereum dominance is way up there already. And I think it'll, I think we're heading into a period when hopefully some of these alts over the next month or two will really take off again, which is great if you're doing Bitcoin-based trading, because if Bitcoin's down and the alts are off, that means you can get more Bitcoin. And that's what we love. Cardano dominance is flatlining, but it's flatlining way at the top of its dominance. Yeah. How's everyone doing? What are you watching? Are you watching any of the alts at all? Aave, which has done decently. That's funny. I love when these lines, when you pull so far out, the lines just don't make any sense anymore. Look at it. Aave's basically sideways. Filecoin. Oof, that was painful. That was way painful. Bitcoin Cash and BSV hopefully will all be delisted off of the exchanges to prevent all of the confusion shortly enough. Some of the exchanges are starting to delist them. I have high hopes for IOTA. Oh my gosh, talking about something I haven't heard of for a while. IOTA. US dollar tether, yes. IOTA was a big thing last market. Really big when it was released in 2018. You see, we've actually gotten another higher high. Let's go to the daily. Here's the thing, Chucky. You can have higher hopes for things, but when it gets down to it, it just doesn't work. You've got to take your emotions out of your trading. You have higher hopes. That's great. Put a little bit into something, double check the fundamentals, make sure that it is actually accomplishing something, because some of these projects from the previous bull cycles are no longer actually doing anything. There's no actual developers on those projects. I think a good example of that was EOS. EOS was a big one last bull cycle, and now I believe is a completely defunct project. Theta seems kind of steady. I've been hearing a lot of things about Theta recently. A lot of people have been talking about it. Theta, which is a test chain, right? Theta is the test chain for Polkadot. A lot of these DeFi, they're great opportunities because DeFi is going to be the future. DeFi is going to take over where Coinbase left off. You'll see Coinbase and a lot of the others are going to be investing really heavily into DeFi because that is the future. People do not want to do KYC AML, which is the know your customer anti-money laundering stuff. They don't want to deal with it. People don't want to provide their information. They want to get money. They want to spend their money, and they don't want to have their identity tagged to everything they're doing. So yeah, Theta is, you look at this and it really, at the end of the day, is not flatlining in the same way that Bitcoin did. So yeah, there's definitely potential there. Do I have DOT up here? I should have DOT. Being like one of the largest DeFi. Yeah, but DOT is way down compared to Theta. I've heard a lot of positive things about Theta recently. So total 2 without Bitcoin market cap is sitting around $900 billion. Total with Bitcoin is $1.5 trillion. Yeah, we are doing our doing, guys. So just, keep with it. Remember, you've got to change your strategy when it's in an accumulation period, when Bitcoin is accumulating, when the institutions are accumulating Bitcoin, you should be accumulating as well. Without further ado, I'm going to let you guys go. Go outside, take the dog for a walk, get off the charts for Pete's sake. There's nothing you can do. You can't kick the bot loose when the market's just down like that. Maybe take the time and research some of the projects that you're involved with. Maybe research all of the coins that you've decided to select, even though they may have been default with the template. Would be good. Because who knows, you might miss selling at the top of the market come October, November, December, and you might be stuck with some of those for another 4 years until they are resurrected back to life. And you want to make sure that they've got a good development team on board that's going to stick with them for another 4 years. Right? Am I right? So have a great day. Enjoy. Get some fresh air. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Chucky. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Carl, for all of your messages and for being involved in the stream. Do make sure that you smash that like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I am on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Generally without fail, usually either 9 a.m., 10 a.m. It just depends on my work schedule because some of us have to make money, have to make what Caesar makes to pay Caesar. What is the phrase? It's a biblical phrase, whatever. It's been years. But without further ado, have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Bye.